Hello.
How you doing?
Thank God we didn't read it.
I understand that.
Yes. You know okay?
Doing well.
How about it? You're good?
Doing good.
Great. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Shelby. 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 So, are y'all gonna start back at fixing practice and sidewalk? Yes. 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 I walk. You know I walk, so. Okay. Because like right over in front, right over in front of Piggly Wiggly, right? When I'm walking that sidewalk, it is so real, broke down, and then when I get on the right side, okay. And now when I go back from the when I walk in,
too. Hopefully I can get that just.
You're fine. You're fine. Good afternoon. Welcome to our Troy City Council meeting of July the 23rd. Will you please stand for we say a prayer and our pledge. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for our many blessings. And dear God, please be with us in the things we say and do. Help guide us to make the right decisions that will benefit the city of Troy. Amen. Turn to salute the flag. Pledge the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And let it be shown that all council members are present tonight. And first of all, we need to review and approve our council minutes from our previous meeting. I have a motion to approve the minutes as written.
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Davis. We have a second.
Second.
We have a second by Ms. Baker. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Any abstention? We have one extension. Motion carries. Next up is the approval of tonight's agenda.
I make a motion that we remove item number 8.
We have a motion to approve the agenda with the exception of item 8. We have a motion by Ms. Baker. Do we have a second?
Second.
A second by Mr. Davis. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Any extension? Motion carries. Next up is our committee reports. The Troy City Council met upstairs at 4 o'clock in a work session to review our agenda for the night and go over the matters. Next up is a recognition of Ms. Barbara Patterson. Mayor, I think you're going to handle this.
I am. I'm going to stand up and do this. Let me just say that we're honoring someone who has, given her life to young people in Troy, Alabama, at Troy University. One of those young people was me. Back when I was young, she, should I tell them how long ago it was, Barbara? I should, because she looks younger than I do. So, 30 years ago, I was the SGA president at Troy University, and the person who looked after me and made sure I didn't mess up, which I was very prone to do, was Barbara Patterson. But she did that for everybody in so many ways. I could talk about her for half an hour. But, one of the things that she did, and so often behind the scenes, but just like the leadership conference that we do every year at the university, from the very inception of that, Barbara, from the university side, worked tirelessly to make that happen. What was then a dream of Lamar Higgins became reality with a lot of hard work from a lot of people. Barbara being one of the chief ones. And there have been so many people through the years who have been involved on campus. One of the things that I used to talk about was how important it was for people to get involved in organizations and learn how to deal with people and work with people and learn about people that weren't just like them. And all of that happened because Barbara led all that. And I am so proud that she's my friend. I'm so appreciative of all that she's done for the university and this community. And her daddy checked my eyes before I went to basic training. He was everybody that went through MEPS in Montgomery. Her daddy was an optometrist up there, and he. But anyway, I have a real. I have a love and appreciation for Barbara, and everybody that's ever worked with her has, and it's countless. It's thousands and thousands of people that she's touched, and I know. I'm not the only one that thinks that. So anyway, I'm going to read this. It's very short, but it's just something, it's a community service commendation presented to Barbara Patterson. Thank you for your dedicated service to the students at Troy University and the Troy community from August 1986 to June 2024. And it's dated July 23rd, 2024. Mayor Jason A. Reeves and the Troy City Council. So, Barbara, will you come up and give you this?
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate
Come-
that.
come here.
Oh, okay.
So they can.
Get your kid.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be recorded here. Okay. But Jason, thank you so much. And all of y'all, I have so over the years worked with each one of you, and I appreciate all that y'all do for the city of Troy. One of the things, the questions that has been surprising to me that people have asked me about retirement is, well, are you moving? And I'm like, moving from where? Not from Troy. I'm like, Troy is such a wonderful place to live. And it's because of y'all's leadership, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all that you have done. And thank you for taking this time and the thought to recognize me. And it's just been a joy and always willing to serve. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Barbara, for your years of service. Next up on our agenda is Resolution 2024-64, authorizing agreement memorandum of understanding with Troy University Foundation. Mayor, do you want to go into details about this?
I certainly will. This is, as y'all know, there are, there's a need for as many. There's a need for teachers and work in education. Y'all wanted to say something to Barbara's face, didn't you?
No.
I did, but it's okay.
Oh,
I'll give it all. Don't worry about it, it's okay.
Yeah, if she had not, if she had not.
If she already got to go, let her keep going. It's all right. I'll catch you.
She's coming back. I can do it. Hey, Mayor, I skipped an item on the agenda, so when we get through with Barbara, we won't go back, okay?
Yeah, Barbara, just stand right there. They will say something nice about you.
We know.
Well, Barbara, I want to first thank God for the height of fellowship that we've experienced over the years. When I was a student at Troy University, I was an online student, so I wasn't in person. But when I got to meet you and fellowship with you, it was nothing but the best. So thank you for allowing me to enjoy that fellowship with you, and I'm sure you still will be around. I just want you to hear me sing.
And I'll add that I've gotten to work with you in a couple of different roles, and I've seen you lead through difficult discussions and conversations with ladies of all ages and generations, which isn't always easy, but you have always done it with grace and a lot of wisdom. So thank you.
I've not worked with you personally, but we were next door neighbors, like 3 or 4 houses for a number of years, and so I've known you for a long, long time. But I also am well aware and fully understand all the things that you did for the community, and we thank you for that. Really, from the bottom of the heart, thank you, Mom.
Again, I'll say thank you again for your service. And she lives in District 2, and always has, and I hope she stays.
Well, I've had a chance to work with you over the last few years closely with the John Lewis Leadership Program. And it's just been an honor the way that you facilitate things and you make your demeanor, as well as the time that you put in with my daughter out here in Troy. As well, she loved you and took pride in having the opportunity to work with you. When I went to Troy State, I just thank God I finished. And I grew up to be a woman of intelligence and character, and it was having the opportunity to see people such as yourself along my way, growing into the woman that I've become. So I thank you. very much. And congratulations on your retirement, even though one say you don't be around.
Thank you. Thank you for coming back.
Congratulations.
We're going to back up a little bit. I overlooked an item that's on the agenda, it's item number 7. And it's a retail class 20 retail liquor license, Trojan Mexican Grill. Mr. Salibi, will you come forward, please, and tell us what you're wanting to do? And again, this is, Ms. Barber lives on Sherwood Avenue, this gentleman lives on Sherwood Avenue. That's what I'm saying.
Senior citizens of Sherwood Avenue, fine.
Basically, I'm just gonna keep the restaurant as it is. It's gonna be continuous, the same services, the same drinks, and I'm just gonna try to improve on different specials and make it more welcoming to all families. It is family run because my family's there. I have 5 kids. Only 3 of them are here right now. Hopefully, I'm trying to get the rest here, but they have universities to finish where they're at. I don't want to juggle them in between, but eventually they'll move out here. But the services are going to be all the same, and Ms. Tony really emphasized a lot on the age limits and how to handle myself with the restaurant, which is, to me, it's a given. But of course, the law is the law. You don't want to mess around with it. So I'm going to be continuous with that situation and hopefully try to improve on it and make it better.
And again, this location is at 1208 Highway 231 South. And as you mentioned, about selling alcoholic minors, Cedar Ford Brown on selling alcoholic minors. We know that you will abide by the law.
100%.
Yes, sir. Do I have a motion to approve resolution 2024, item number 7, class 20 restaurant retail liquor license, Trojan Mexican Grill?
Second. Third.
I'm gonna see if I get this right. We have a motion by Ms. Holland, a second by Ms. Moulton.
Sure.
All in favor say aye. Any opposition? Any opinion? Motion carried. Thank you, sir, and good luck to you.
I just want to add, it is Taco Tuesdays. We have specials.
Oh.
Tacos are $1.25. They're all over.
Thank you, sir. Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can get back on track. Okay. Item number 9, resolution 2024-64, authorizing the agreement of memorandum of understanding with Troy University Foundation. Mayor.
Well, as y'all know, we have for some time, in interaction and discussions with the local school system, I think, and with education in general, not only in this state, but across the country, have realized the importance of trying to get more young people interested in teaching, and also get more folks involved in helping, especially at the earlier ages, of trying to teach people how to read, how to comprehend, how to move forward, how to get a good foundation so they can become lifelong learners. And so in consultation with and through numerous meetings with the superintendent of Troy City Schools, Cynthia Thomas, members of the board, and the Troy University College of Education, we've come up with a plan that we think will be a very good first step in all that, and it will be the creation through a funding agreement, a memorandum called Trojans Teaching Trojans. And what it will do is there'll be multiple parts to this, but our part is to provide some funding so that upper level education students can spend 2 full days a week during the semester working in the school system, helping, not only learning how to be teachers, but also providing help to the teachers that are already there, helping children. And that's really what it's all about. And we hope that this will provide a foundation to eventually lead many people into education and also keep them here so that they can be local educators. So, and that we can get higher and higher quality that are qualified, and the university, the city schools will determine all that. They'll make sure that this is all done correctly and in the right way. And then this would be a $5,000 per semester scholarship. So the maximum of our exposure for this current year would be $80,000. But really, this part of it, we'll do more as we get ready for the next budget year. But just for this semester, the one that we're dealing with right now, would only be $40,000. So hopefully they can get 8 students. I hope they can. I know that the city schools will use them. So this would take $40,000, which we have in unbudgeted revenue up to that much to provide for that first semester of scholarship students who will go in and work with teachers and students on Mondays and Fridays. Very hopeful that this is the first step in really beginning to change and transition our education system and improve it. I think it's something that will be a wise use of these additional funds that we have. Would ask for your favorable consideration on. And I, of course, would be glad to answer any questions.
Any questions or comments from the mayor? If not, do we have a motion to approve resolution 2024-64?
So moved.
Have a motion by Ms. Moultrie. Do we have a second? Second by Ms. Baker. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposition? Any abstention? Motion carries. Thank you. Next up is resolution 2024-65, the declaration of surplus property. Chief?
Yes, sir. We've got 51 Glock pistols that we're asking you to surplus so that they can be traded back to Walker Craig, the law enforcement division in Montgomery. Recently purchased new pistols for our department, and these guys will go back and be traded back with them and get credit for that trade.
Thanks, sir. We have any questions for the chief?
You said we get credit for what we just purchased, that what you said?
Yeah, be credit back to the purchase that we just made.
Okay.
Any other questions for the chief concerning resolution 2024-65? If not, do we have a motion to approve resolution 2024-65?
So moved.
Have a motion by Ms. Holland. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Moultrie. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposition? Any abstention? Motion carried. Thank you, Chief. Next up on the agenda is resolution 2024-66, service agreement with Tall Power Systems Incorporated. Solomon. What would you, sir?
Yes, sir. So the city currently owns 16 emergency generators across the utility department, IT department, fire department, and police department. So this service agreement would allow for semi-annual maintenance on these generators, oil change, filter changes, belts, batteries, that sort of thing. The total, and this includes, like I said, 2 services in the year, comes up to be $12,140 for all 16 units. And I will also make a note that this money has already been approved in our budget. So.
Thank you, sir. Any questions or comments? If not, do we have a motion to approve resolution 2024-66? So moved. We have a motion by Mr. Davis. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Baker. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposition? Any abstention? Motion carries. Thank you. Next up on our agenda is ordinance number 456, rezoning certain rural property. This will constitute our first reading of this ordinance. Next up is appointments. In the Troy City Council does not have any appointments. So, Mayor, do we have any comments?
I will let y'all know that Dan called in. He is, like Melissa, is out of town on business, which is why she was not here for that last agenda item. Dan and David Dickey are up in Virginia. The girls won this morning, but were rained out this afternoon. And our 11-year-old young men did well in Laurel, but did not. They went 2-2, but there's great young talent on that team and some fine young men, and I know we'll hear from them again. Our 13-year-old boys will start Friday in South Carolina, and our 8 and under girls will be in Virginia. So Dan said he was eventually coming back, he promised. But one thing that he mentioned, and I wanted to mention to y'all, was the comments from the parents about, you know, when you go off and see how other people have it, you appreciate a little more what you have, and they are just very thankful for all that the city of Troy does for these teams and the support and the leagues and all of those things. So just wanted to thank y'all again for providing the resources that you do, and very grateful for all that. But just wanted to know Dan usually gives an update. He's in French George, Virginia, so that's not possible tonight. So I thought I would give that to him. Unless there are any particular questions, just want to thank y'all again for all you do. I mentioned upstairs. A lot of times people don't really understand until certain things happen, just what all is involved in certain things. And one thing that y'all at the city council have always done are provided the resources for our people that do the job they need to do. We've got a lot of great folks who do a professional job and believe in what they're doing. And none of it would be possible if y'all didn't give the resources that are provided by our citizens through you to do those things. And I can tell you that everyone is very grateful for that and very appreciative. Unless y'all have specific questions, that's all I got. But I'll be glad to answer any questions about anything.
Thanks, sir. Any questions for the mayor? If not, we'll go to council members' comments. Ms. Holland.
I just want to say this past Sunday, the Timothy Lawrence Explain the Word Scholarship, along with Everything Counts, we hosted our 4th annual Summer Fest over at Hubert Maddox, Washington Street Park, and it was a blast. I thank Chief Barr for allowing Sergeant Burton to have the K-9 out for the demonstration. Chief Stevens for allowing the fire crew truck to come out and allow those kids to be hands-on and go through the fire truck, and you actually saw like a light bulb go off for a few of the young boys that got a chance just to sit there and kind of look. And it wasn't on a school day, because that was one of the things someone was saying, we do this in school, we get to do it today. And you want that, you may be able to plant that seed at an early age, like Chief Stevens said, to impact our community with our future. And also, I just want to say, I thank the city for supporting our school system and our children. This program, Trojans Teaching Trojans Scholarship, it appears to be a win-win. Our teachers win with the benefit of assistance, our children win with the benefit of someone hands-on, that useful creativity, because our generations continue to evolve. So as we get older, to have those younger minds and that energy and enthusiasm and creativity is wonderful to have. So I just thank my colleagues for supporting this. It's just awesome, and I thank you all so much, Mayor. Thank you so much.
And Mayor, one thing I want to mention on that too, that we didn't have to mention, hopefully through this program, it will retain retain teachers to stay here. Therefore, we will have people staying in Troy instead of going elsewhere. Excuse me for.
No, that's perfect,
Mr. Davis.
thank you.
I echo that, Mayor, thank you, and my colleagues too for supporting that program. I think it has a tremendous potential for our education process, and that's huge. Other thing I want to mention is that beginning August 1, will be cleanup for District 3. I want to just remind everybody of that. That's all.
Ms. Baker?
Mayor, thank you for your work in establishing this scholarship. I know sometimes good ideas come to us and it's easy for us as a council to maybe hash out certain details, but you're the one who sits in meetings and really goes to bat. And so thank you for your creative approach to this and for negotiating and working through all the fine print on that. It won't be long, I guess, before our council meeting that we will start seeing students come back, university students. Leases starting soon, so that means probably increased traffic, but it also means probably some increased retail sales. So let's be patient. Let's offer these students our best hospitality as they visit our local restaurants, our local retail operations, and navigate their way into our city. And remember to shop local at every opportunity you can, as we are getting our own students ready to go back to school.
Thank you. Ms. Moultrie?
You know, I echo the camaraderie and the commitment that's given by colleagues, by the mayor, by the superintendent, the chancellor, everybody that comes together. You know, when there's a unity, there's always going to be something positive that's going to come out. And so we know that the retention is what we want, and the people who come, stay home, you know, because we have something for them to offer. Because a lot of young people leave because there's nothing here, they say. But if we show them that we're that interested and we devoted and invested, and I think that's a great thing. I love it. I really do. And thank you, Mayor, and all colleagues, and Mr. Thomas, everybody. And thank God for giving us the ability to see things. And that's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Levy, I want to mention to you again, thank you for investing in our community. We wish you luck.
Pleasure.
You open now?
Yes.
Okay, Tuesday.
Yes.
And remind District 2 citizens that our cleanup ends at the end of this month, so we got another week and a half to get everything out. For that, we have a motion for adjournment. We're adjourned. Thank you.
I was the same thing. That was the best thing to do.
That's what we're saying.